Oh, welcome back to the Mookie Chilson channel Advent giveaway here on Don't Talk to Robots, and you are looking live at day number 1.
Yes! The number of today is one! One wonderful one!
I need to show you, the Don't Talk to Robots family, a card that represents a first. A first. Like, I don't know, the first time I ever bought a counterfeit card. Bo don't know how to check the back. That should be blue.
Idiot.
Or the card of the first greaser to jump the shark. Or how about the first card of an anchorman ever to play shortstop?
Nice work, everyone.
No, none of those cards work. We're going to go with this one. My 1985 Topps Tiffany Mookie Wilson. Now, not only did Mookie Wilson wear the number 1 for the New York Mets, not only is his name the inspiration for my channel, he is the very first ball player I ever saw step into the box for the New York Mets in 1985. And when he did, the whole crowd went, "Moo," and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. Of course, we all know what Mookie Wilson did in the World Series. I had this card, I just needed to get it signed.
Okay, I just got to get Mookie's autograph.
I'll get it for you.
Oh, great.
Thanks. That guy owes me one.
And if all that isn't enough, Mookie Wilson, by the way, happens to be the first player ever to strike out Count Von Count live on Sesame Street.
Let's try it again. Okay, Mookie, toss me that old pill. Strike 3.
Count, how do you expect to hit the baseball if you swing before Mookie throws it?
And now that we know Mookie Wilson, 1985 Topps Tiffany signed, is going to kick off the Advent calendar, how about a little love for someone who deserves it in the community? And I'm going to throw it to my man, Trevor from Blue Collar Cards. At Blue Collar Cards, go there and subscribe right away. Trevor is a collector who lives in Indiana. He collects players who were born and played baseball in Indiana. He has a great storytelling ability. He's such a thoughtful and creative storyteller. He's somebody that I've met in comment sections and live stream chats. And he's somebody that deserves a big old hearty embrace from the Don't Talk to Robots community, because I know you guys are also special in and of yourselves. So shout out to Trevor, and at Blue Collar Cards, he's got 3 videos. You get it in on the ground floor of Trevor. Do it. And so that will do it for me. And let's go back to Doug or whoever is next.
Yes, sir.
2025 Advent Series Day 2. Let's go. Your boy Sticks G here. We got to get some Christmas swag and Legos on the screen. Shout out to the Don't Talk to Robots family. Thanks for having me here. We got some awesome things to get into today. Check it out. We got this awesome gift from Epiphany card collector Johnny last year for Christmas. George Anderson, aka Sparky Anderson, rookie card slab. Let's go. What an awesome gift from an awesome friend. Sparky wore number 2 for the Philadelphia Phillies in his rookie year, and he has the second most ejections for a Detroit Tigers manager. Let's go. We're also going to show off 2 Christmas items before we get to the shout out. Check out this awesome train globe. Look at it, shine and sparkle. This is super old school from the 80s. Gotta love it. We also got this awesome Santa ornament. Shout out Chunkle Andy. Let's go. My channel shout out today is going to be for Captain and Cards. This channel is ran by a cool dude named Will and his dog Captain. It's mostly a hockey and dog channel, but it's filled with positive vibes and generosity. He's at 163 subs right now. Let's be a good card community and get that number up. Let's go. I hope everyone has an awesome holiday season. And don't forget to rock and roll. Peace.
What is up, YouTube fam? And congrats on punching yet another ticket on Don't Talk to Robots 2025 Advent Giveaway Train. Let's go! Now, with today being day number 3 of this crazy, wicked, awesome, and likewise generous Advent extravaganza, I chose to showcase my CGC Signature Series 9.8 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic slab. I'll say that 10 times in a row, right? Anyhow, It features 3 autographs. At the bottom, you can see his signatures from cover artist Jeremy Clark, as well as Ray Gay. And if you look towards the upper right corner, you'll see the interior artist Ben Bishop's autograph. Now, this piece is one of many autograph comics that I have in my collection that I'm truly looking forward to showcasing in my channel in future videos. Speaking of showcases, after you get done watching this crazy awesome episode, I'd like to politely ask that you check out today's channel shoutout, which is none other than Matt at Straight Racing Cards. Now, Matt does a really good job describing himself in his description on his YouTube channel, so I'm just going to read that off to you real quick, which says, Christ follower, husband, vintage baseball, track and field collector, enjoying sharing his card journey. That totally hits the nail right on the head with a 20-pound hammer. Way to go, Matt, but what is up with that Baylor attire? That was the first thing that popped in my head. As a UNC fan, I'm like, oh man, really? It didn't take me long to realize that Baylor is Matt Dogg's alma mater. For those of you that don't know, he ran track as well as country for Baylor, so big ups my guy, and I will totally let that slide. Matt's got a lot of projects popping off on his channel. Some that caught my eye was his 1956 Topps Hall of Fame run, and it included a Duke Schneider and a Hammering Hank Aaron SGC slab that just looked amazing, totally caught my eye. And he's got a mad stack of Al Kaline base runs in slabs as well. I think Sticks G Wrestling, Lisa Z would totally be drooling for days over. So check out his content. He's got a lot to offer, whether it's mail days, pickups, runs that he's doing. He also hops on podcasts and does a lot of cardmunity talk amongst cardmunity members. Just get out there and conversate. One of the things that you can definitely conversate about this guy about is his catchphrase, man. Like, everybody's got to have a catchphrase, right? Well, his runs a little bit deeper than mine, as it's also his channel name. It's Keep Running the Straight Race. Now, that saying means a lot to him, and it has a really good story. So if you ever get a chance and you're wanting to talk to this guy, that's a perfect opener. I'm sure he'd be happy to share with you what that means to him. Other than that, I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happiest of New Year's. Don't forget to keep those corners sharp, your penny sleeves at the ready, and as always, get out there and rip some fire. Let's go!
What is up, my hobby friends? Warren D and CLE. Hey, happy to be a part of Don't Talk to Robots Hobby Advent Calendar. This is day number 4. And in honor of day number 4, I'm going to show a few cards and items of some Hall of Famers that wore number 4 wore it well. In fact, one guy is not a Hall of Famer, but he's still a great player for my Indians. So here we go, guys. First one to come to mind, Lou Gehrig. Now, I do not have playing days Lou Gehrig, guys, but I do have these nice Upper Deck Century Legends. Fantastic cards. Beautiful there. Here's a Conlon. Hey, better than nothing, right, guys? And just because it had number 4 on it, I'm going to show this too. So this is the Sporting News ranked Walter Johnson in the top 4 of the greatest players of the last century. Thought that fit in pretty well there. Last but not least, July 4th, here it is. That great moment, Lou Gehrig speech. Awesome there. Another Hall of Famer. One of my favorite guys I enjoyed playing. Right there in the upper corner, Paul Molitor. And yes, that's everybody, most people know that card. The only Hall of Fame card that has 2 Hall of Famers on it. Perfect. There's a second year. It's a great, great baseball card right there, guys. All right, here we go. We're going to keep rolling here because we got to get our daily shout out as well. Joe Sewell for my Indians. Great card there. Another Hall of Famer. This is great. The great Joe Gordon. This is a 1940s personal model glove. Got the buckle back there, guys. Perfect there. Last but not least, and here we go. The great Jim Hegan on a 1954 Red Heart. What a great set. What a great card. Now, I showed a great little variety, but our channel shout out today is my man Rusty over at Rusty Vintage Cards. Get over there and check him out, guys. He shows a lot of great variety. Loves his Hall of Fame. All the Hall of Famers doing a Hall of Fame run. He's got a Reggie Jackson run going. I know he does stuff with the Gas House Gang and like Pepper Martin and those guys for the Cardinals. Rusty's just a nice guy. Got to meet him at Strongsville last year. Didn't get a lot of time with him, but I hope to see him again here soon. But get over there, guys. Doug, back over to you, man. Thanks so much for letting me be a part of this. We'll see you again. As I always say, man, be good to each other out there. Stay positive, happy collecting. We'll see you again. Bye.
Well, hey pals, Pete's here. Thanks for dropping in to Don't Talk to Robots Advent Extravaganza for 2025. Our pal Doug puts a lot of work into this thing every year. It's been going on for years, and it's been a joy every single year. I look forward to it. It brings all these hobby folks together. I discover new channels through it, and it's just awesome. And today is day 5.
Is this what day is this?
And for day 5, I'm going to show one of the famous number 5s of all time, perhaps the best number 5 of all time. I suppose that could be debated. But for today, we're going to show the Yankee Clipper. And the reason I showed this card has to do with the shout out we're going to do today. It's a shout out after all. And but we'll start with the Yankee Clipper, of course. War number 5. This is a 2015 Stadium Club members only. Joe DiMaggio. Now back in 2015, the members only parallel with that little stamp there were limited to 7 copies. That's right, 7 copies, not 5. It would be better if it was 5, but it's the best I could do. I think this is the lowest numbered, lowest print run, I should say, card that I own. And with that said, I want to give a shout out to our pal over at Contrarian Cards, a master of low numbered cards and or low print run cards, I should say. It's a channel I've sort of recently discovered over this last year, and I've really been enjoying it because it's the collecting perspective and approach is very different from mine. So go check out Contrarian Cards, see what Jason is up to. It's very interesting, the approach. And like I said, it's very low print run stuff with great knowledge and insight into those cards. And once again, I want to give a shout to Doug and Doug's pals over there that help him do this. This is a lot of fun, and keep on collecting, people. Take care.
12/6. It is December 6th. Happy birthday. Let's bring in the cake. Let's zoom out a little bit. There's the cake. All right, let's get this candle going. There we go. Why are we singing the birthday song? Today is December 6th, and we are going to take a look at some players who were born on December 6th. We're going to start with Adam Eaton, was born in 1988 on December 6th. Next up we have Larry Sheets. Amazing that he was born in 1959 and found a lot of things to shout about when I was looking for these cards. I must have looked through like 7,000 cards looking for these. Next up, we have Gary. Gary Ward was born on December 6th, 1953. And after that, we have Lance Blankenship. Lance Blankenship's birthday, December 6th, 1963. And I also found Larry Larry Boa, born December 6th, 1945. And the last one I have, 6 players for December 6th. Kevin Apier was born December 6th, 1967. Those are the birthdays that we have. Happy birthday to all of them. I'm going to put a shout out in here right now. My community shout out is Marty and Bagel Sports Cards. I just recently discovered them. They've only been around for a few months. You can see here, they started up in July. And when I filmed this video, they have 7 subscribers. It's a father and son duo, ripping packs and having fun. Let's go ahead and give them some more subscribers and see if we can get them over 100. Here's a self-portrait. I'll let Doug drop a link in the bottom. Let's go and welcome Marty and Bagel Sports Cards to the cardmunity. And later on today, I'm going to do a little bonus video where we open 6 packs that each have 7 cards, which brings up another generation's seemingly nonsensical number joke, which I'll insert right here.
42.
Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of the video.
Hello everybody, Hobbyist here. Kashka is currently studying for a test, but she is here in spirit. This is Doug's channel, by the way, if you haven't noticed. It's not the Hobbyist channel, but he let me take over today. And so, before we shout out any channels, I do want to go over what December 7th is. December 7th is a very important day in American history. It is when we officially entered World War II with the bombing of Pearl Harbor. And so, these are a few pictures I took while at Pearl Harbor.
I'm literally doing a test over World War II.
And the bullet holes and everything.
Right.
And there is the Arizona Memorial. It was surreal to be there during at that spot. And we don't need to forget the Arizona. So my channel shout out for today is the Halo Hobby. She is an Angels fan, and she started out like 5 years ago and then took a break and just came back 6 months ago. So go check out her channel. She is awesome. The Halo Hobby. And back here, and now we'll look at some cards. Go check out Halo Hobby. And for December 7th, I got some cards with players whose cards were numbers, or jersey numbers were number 7. And so the first card, 6-7, was Craig Biggio. Craig Biggio wore number 7. And then there was Ivan Rodriguez. He wore number 7 as well.
Hey, gosh.
And there is one more really famous number 7 that everybody knows.
That was Pearl Harbor.
It is Mickey Mantle. Yep. Mickey Mantle. Alright. I will turn it back over to Doug and go check out Halo Hobby. And we'll see you in a little while.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Don't Talk to Robots Advent Giveaway Day 8. I have day number 8, and I refer to that as the jersey numbers that became famous by these players. The top 5 players that wore the number 8, all Hall of Fame players, and there's no guessing as to why they're considered who they are. Anyways, I don't have much vintage cards. I have mostly modern cards, and gravitating more to vintage now. So I don't have their rookie cards, but these are the cards I have. I will display the rookie cards up with them. But anyways, start out with some Joe Morgan. Great number 8. Great second baseman. I mainly know him as a Red. That's where when I think of Joe Morgan, I think of the Reds. So that was number 1. We got Cal Ripken Jr., obviously, Baltimore Oriole. His rookies, 1982. I got the 1984. Like I said, I don't have many of the rookies. Gary Carter, number 8. I always think of him as an Expo. He's played for Mets. He's played for a bunch of different teams. One card I do not have is Carl Yastrzemski. I have a 1978 version of his. I don't know where it is right now. But another unbelievable player. But my top player who wore the number 8, and I don't have any of his playing cards, but I do have his manager card, Yogi Berra.
Chocolate chip cookies. You can taste how good they are just by eating them.
Now, he was managing the Mets at this point, but unbelievable player. And I wish I was able to see him play. Anyways, the one channel I'm shouting out to today has a lot more to do with vintage. It does some into modern and everything, but it's mostly vintage. It's JW's Dugout. Please go over and check him out. He's got 233 subs. Like I said, he's mainly a vintage collector. John is a New Yorker, born and bred. However, he is a Braves fan. We won't hold that against him, but it's okay. He makes up for it because he is a Knicks fan too, though. So, but he's got some great series that he's putting out on his channel. One of them is More Than It Seems. It's pretty much like a documentary of players. Really cool series that I've seen, and also the Hall of Fame Auto series. Very cool. Again, jump over his channel, check him out, and enjoy your time here with Don't Talk to Robots. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. Keep ripping.
Where do you think you're going? Nobody's leaving. Nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together.
Thanks, Doug. Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and I have the honor today of doing Advent Day number 9. And since I'm getting a shot at the whole Advent hullabaloo, I figured I'm going to put a hockey spin on things today. Now, when you think of the number 9 in yesteryears of hockey, there were a lot of great players who wore this number. And I narrowed things down to 3 in particular. So the first one I gotta go with is the one and only Mr. Bobby Hull, the Golden Jet himself. And it is a signed Chicago Blackhawks puck. Well, as you could see, it was signed by the man himself. So Bobby Hull played in 1,182 games in the NHL, scoring 672 goals and 1,299 points for the Blackhawks, while he also coached the Winnipeg Jets in the WHA at the same time he played for them. He won 1 Stanley Cup with Chicago in '61 and was a 3-time Art Ross winner. That's most points in a season, for those who are curious. 2-time Hart Trophy winner. That's MVP of the league. And an astonishing 10 first All-Star team selections. Over his 23 playing seasons, Hull became one of the league's best and only players to ever play over a span of 4 decades. My next selection, some would probably think I would put him first, but when you see who I did pick as spot number 1, then you'll know why. So number 2, we're going with Maurice Richard, aka The Rocket. And I've had this for quite a while now, and it's probably one of my most cherished items in my entire collection.
And it's a 0607 in the game Ultimate Memorabilia 7th edition sensational season silver Maurice Richard ultimate number
glove piece. That's what I was reading. It was a mouthful, but anyway. So yes, this is one of my most cherished items in my collection. So a little bit about the Rocket. For one, he was regarded as one of, if not the best goal scorers in NHL history. Scored 626 goals in 1,111 games, all for the Montreal Canadiens, might I add. On his way to a remarkable 8 Stanley Cups, and the Rocket was a first-team All-Star 7 times, and won the Hart Trophy once in 1946-47. One of his most prestigious accomplishments, though, was winning the Lou Marsh Trophy in 1957 for being the Canadian Athlete of the Year. Richard was feared for his glaring eyes on the ice, staring down opponents as he approached them. And there are some pictures of him from back in the day, and when those eyes got big, holy moly, was he scary. He was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1961, believe it or not, just 1 year after retiring. And in spot number 1, I mean, this is a no-brainer if you know hockey. It is, of course, Mr. Hockey himself, the one and only Gordie Howe, yes, as seen here on this 1971-72 O-Pee-Chee special collector's card. Gordie Howe, the ageless wonder, played a unheard of 26 NHL seasons, as well as 6 more in the WHA. Howe racked up a whopping 869 goals and 2,010 points in 1,924 games. He is without a doubt one of the most respected players of all time. Howe's incredible career can be summed up through his list of seemingly unbreakable records. He played 1,767 regular season games, which stood as the record till 2021 when Patrick Marleau broke it. He does, however, still hold the record for most games played with the same team, which is 1,687. He played the most NHL seasons at 26, and he is tied with Chris Chelios. Also, most consecutive 20-goal seasons with a whopping 22, spanning from 1949 to 1971. He has the most goals, 801, and points, 1,850, by any right winger in history. Also, Gordie Howe has the most All-Star appearances ever with 23. And lastly, he was the oldest man to ever play an NHL game at the ripe old age of 52. And then, before we end things, folks, I want to give a little shout-out to a fellow Canadian channel. He started his channel in January of this year, and he's only sitting at 41 subscribers, and I'd love to see him get a little love. That is, of course, one Mr. Bulldog Larry's Collectibles. He rips a lot of modern product. In some of his earlier videos, he did some showcases and whatnot. You could tell this guy loves cards, loves talking about them. Seems like a really, really cool guy. So I'd really like to see Bulldog Larry, or just Larry in general, see his channel get some love. Alright, folks, that's it for me. So I'm sending it back to Doug. Also, Doug, thanks for letting me take part in your Advent series this year. This was a blast.
Thanks, Don't Talk to Robots, for this wonderful opportunity. My name is Robert Sagady, and in case you're not familiar with what I do over at The Commenting Collector, I show vintage sports cards, vintage sports packs, as well as non-sports cards and non-sports packs. Pop culture memorabilia like The Wizard of Oz, Willy Wonka, and The Planet of the Apes. But we're here today to celebrate day number 10 of Don't Talk to Robots Advent Giveaway. The number 10 is such an iconic number in society. Religion, the 10 Commandments, the reason for the season. Thanks be to God. Pop culture and entertainment. Bo Derek in the movie 10. And Nadia Comaneci had scored 7 perfect 10s in the '76 Olympics. Here's the greats who wore jersey number 10 in their respective sports. Sir Francis Tarkington, the Flower. Chipper. And Steve Nash, whose number 10 with the LA Lakers I do not own, but he was forced to give up his number 13 because when he got traded to the Lakers, Wilt the Stilt's iconic number 13 was already retired. But all those great 10s aside, we're here to spotlight the owner of the most iconic 10 in the history of humankind. I introduce to you Edson Arantes do Nascimento. Thank goodness he's better known as Pele. Today's shoutout channel is going to be a channel that needs more supporters and subs. That's why I chose Jeff Wilson. No, I kid. Today's real shoutout is my latest guest on the Collector's Chat, Andy's Attic. Andy has been making content for a little less than a year, but before that, he was known as the best commenter in the community. But ever since Andy started his channel, each of his videos have been a must-watch event, like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Actually, what you will get are some great cards and collectibles with a lot of information and humor mixed in. But most of all, if you're a creator, you'll get a loyal supporter and a friend to your channel as well. Don't forget, if you're not subbed to my channel yet, to give the Commenting Collector some love as well. Because as Andy always says, 2 is better than 1. Now, back to the studio. God, I've always wanted to say that.
Hey, Edgar.
Hey, Vintage Dave T.
You know what day this is?
Yes, it's Don't Talk to Robots, 11th Advent Day.
Yep, and Doug asked me to do a short vignette for his video today. And you wore number 11 and
you're gonna need some help.
Yeah.
That's cool. They're gonna need a jingle, a celebrity, and an awesome member of the cardmunity to shout out.
Yeah, that'd be good. Have any ideas?
Let me think for a minute. Don't talk to robots, eh? And we don't want to forget to rock and roll.
True that.
And maybe some prizes.
Prizes would be cool. Duck could always use more prizes.
Okay, maybe something like this.
11th day bots walk among us, silicone skin and a coated heart. The world is changing right before us, a brand new digitized work of art. But don't get caught in their wires grip. Just don't talk to robots or you'll slip. They're just echoes in a digital cave. 11th day bots walk among us.
Awesome. You just came up with that?
Yep, I have many talents.
I can see that. Okay, now a celebrity.
Really?
Oh, I'm sorry, my B.
Your B for sure.
Okay. Now a shout out. I have a great channel I've been watching, Jerry's Rockin' Cards.
Mika, I love his channel. Do you know where he came up with the name for that channel?
Well, his name's Jerry. He has an awesome rock album collection, and he collects cards.
Yeah, that's true. But dig a little bit deeper.
Huh?
Cards. It's a double entendre.
Huh?
Cards. Baseball cards. The St. Louis Cardinals. You're really vintage, Dave. Yeah, he's a huge Cardinals fan. In fact, he's decorated the guest room in his house, wall to wall, floor to ceiling, with Cardinals photos and memorabilia.
And his wife let him do that?
Let him do it. They did it together.
Oh. She's a keeper. My apologies, Mrs. Jerry's Rockin' Cards.
Careful, Dave. Okay, now everyone go and give Jerry a sub.
Yep, please do. Doug will have a description in the descriptions down below.
Okay, now prizes.
I've got that covered. I have some cards of one of my all-time favorite Mariners to give away.
Who? Junior?
No, come on. You.
Ah, okay. What do you have?
I have these cards with you with the glove. You actually played in the field?
Really, Dave? How long have you been a Mariners fan? I played third base regularly the first part of my career.
Yeah, I know. Just jerking your chain. And then I have these cards as one of the greatest DHs of all time.
Thanks, Dave. That ought about do it.
Don't tell Edgar. I'm going to throw in some Griffey Jr. cards, too. Back to you, Doug.
Hello, everyone. Today's December the 12th, and that means we're on day number 12 of the Don't Talk to Robots Advent Christmas extravaganza, if you will. My name's Danny. My channel name is 12 Again Sports and Outdoors. So who better to give you day number 12 than your buddy 12 again. Y'all sit tight. We'll look at a card of the day. We'll do a quick shout out. And then maybe we'll have a little fun too. Y'all stay tuned. Okay guys, for our card of the day, we're actually going to go back in time a little bit to the early 90s. And I'm going to take a cue from one of my good friends, BK at Mac Wax Stacks. And I'm actually going to show you a basketball card. I don't know that I've ever shown a basketball card on my channel. But for the number 12, I thought I would show a famous card from the 1990-91 NBA Hoops set, and that is of Mr. Sam Vincent, and that is card number 223 from that set. And here is why that card is interesting. You see Sam Vincent going up there for a dunk or a layup, finger roll or something. But who do you have in the forefront there? You have none other than Michael Jordan wearing jersey, not number 23, but jersey number 12. You see, for this game, someone broke into the Magic's place or the Bulls locker room and actually stole Jordan's jersey. And so he had to wear a no-name number 12 for this game. And it just so happened to be the game that they took a nice shot of Sam Vincent there going up to score. Jordan just happens to be in the picture, and there you have cardboard magic on a basketball card that I collected when I was probably 14 years old. And that is our card of the day, number 12, Mr. Michael Jordan on the Sam Vincent card from NBA Hoops, 1990-1991. So y'all stay tuned, and we're going to do a shout-out of the day. All right, guys, before we get too far down the road, we want to do our shout-out of the day. Our shout-out is for a channel by the name of 5 Cent Wax, Mr. Tyler. Y'all, please go out and give Tyler a sub. He likes to showcase vintage cards, talk about his collection, and he also likes to talk about his late brother's collection as well. And he does some of TTMs on that as well that his late brother did. And so it's a pretty fabulous channel. As of right now, it looks like he has 163 subs at the time of this recording. Guys, let's see if we can't get his channel over 200. Go out and give Tyler a sub. He's a Tennessean like me, Buttermilk, the Hobbyist, David M, like a lot of us. Good dude. Check out his channel. I appreciate it. Let him know that Doug at Don't Talk to Robots and Danny from 12 Again Sports and Outdoors sent you. We appreciate it. Now on with the show. you know, there's a Christmas song also that has the number 12 in it. It's the 12 Days of Christmas. So what I thought we would do is sing a song together, and we'll call this the 12 Sunny Gray Holidays. And it goes a little something like this. On the first sunny gray holiday, my true love gave to me a one of one in the Christmas tree. On the second sunny gray holiday, my true love gave to me... Well, you know what? This is taking too long. Let's skip to the end. On the 12th sunny gray holiday, my true love gave to me 12 St. Louis Cardinals, 11 Minnesota Twins, 10 Cincinnati Reds, 9 New York Yankees, 8 Oakland Athletics, 7 Rockport Rockhounds, 6 Team USAs, 5 Pack Hijack on my channel, 4 Vanderbilt, 3 Time All-Star, 2 Smyrna Bulldogs, and a one of one in the Christmas tree. Y'all stay tuned. Let's look at an ornament. Okay, for our special ornament of the day, I have this hand-painted gingerbread man with the St. Louis Cardinals road powder blue jersey with a sunny gray jersey, number 54. My good friend Buttermilk, his wife Stephanie, painted this for me last year and gave it to me. Super proud of that. That, friends, is our special ornament of the day. Alright guys, so thank you for clowning around with me. Thank you, Doug, for this opportunity. Y'all do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button for Doug. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to all the channels that you see here. Leave him a nice comment down below. And just remember, peace, love, and rock and roll. Let's go.
Thanks, Doug. Hey, this is BC Santa here, wishing each and every one of you a very Merry Christmas. I hope you've enjoyed this Advent series as much as I have. Today is day 13, and when I think of the number 13, what do I think of? Do I think of a basketball player like Wilt Chamberlain? No. Do I think of a baseball player like Alex Rodriguez? Nope. I know. I think of the greatest number 13 that I know. Yep, you guessed it. Dan the Man Marino, one of the greatest quarterbacks to ever play in the NFL. Dan played 17 seasons as the quarterback of the Miami Dolphins from 1983 to 2001. He is known as one of the most prolific passers to ever play. He, along with Dan Fouts, revolutionized the passing game in the 1980s and into the 90s. Dan was also known for his rocket arm and quick release. He was the first quarterback to throw for 5,000 yards in a season and the first to 400 touchdowns. Dan was also the first quarterback to throw for 50,000 yards and 60,000 yards. He retired holding records for passing attempts, completions, total yards, and touchdowns. So Dan Marino, my favorite all-time player in the NFL, and have been collecting him for years. Wanted to show some of my cards. I literally have hundreds of Dan Marino cards, but this is just a sampling. Dan Marino, I've liked him ever since he started. I was a Dolphins fan even before Dan Marino started playing for them in 1983. And just when he started playing, instantly fell in love with him and became a huge fan and collector. These are some awesome relic cards, game-worn relics of Dan Marino. But my absolute favorite card that I own of Dan Marino is this 1984 Topps rookie card, PSA 8. Just a gorgeous looking card there. And this is my favorite card of Dan Marino that I have, and it's never leaving my PC. Dan Marino was actually on the cover of Sports Illustrated 9 times, and he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated on December 13th, 1999.
So there you have it. Dan Marino is my number 13 for today, December 13th, 2025. So Doug has asked me to do the shout out of the day for day 13. And today I'm shouting out Jumbo, Jimbo, and Limbo. Jimbo is a great supporter of mine and has a great YouTube channel. Jimbo opens a lot of TTMs on his channel. He gets a lot of no purchase necessaries, which I think is awesome. And he opens rack packages. Jimbo's very generous. He just, about a week ago, and he does this every year, where he gathers up baseball cards for less fortunate kids in his community, packs them up, makes nice packages out of them, and sends them out to these kids. You can check that. He did a video on this, a short video, a few days ago. Go check that out. But Jimbo is at 39 subscribers. He deserves a whole lot more than that. Let's get him to at least 100 subscribers and beyond. Jimbo, go check out his channel. Awesome dude. Great friend of mine. You won't be disappointed. So that's my shout out of the day. So Doug, I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your great Advent series this year. I had a lot of fun making this video. Again, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So back to you, Doug. Let's watch him rip some awesome packs. Take care.
Hey everybody, this is Zach from Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. I am super pumped and super honored to be here at the Don't Talk to Robots day number 14 of the Advent calendar. I'm such a huge fan of this. It's one of my favorite times of the year to sit down and watch some of the amazing videos that Doug and his family put out each and every year. I just love it. It's one of my favorite things to watch on YouTube. Hey, today we are on day number 14. Oh my gosh, we're almost there to Christmas. I just can't wait. I got Santa with me. I got Darth Vader. I got all the gang here with me today. And today we're shouting out a man who wore number 14. One of my favorite coaches of all time. It's old Lenny Wilkins right here. And I got this Lenny Wilkins TTM in the mail for free. That's right. Shout out to my other channel, Zach the Frugal. And this was an awesome TTM. Lenny Wilkins, one of the greatest basketball coaches of all time. He coached my Atlanta Hawks. He also coached Andy and Doug's Seattle Supersonics, and here he is in a 1996 USA team basketball card. Where were the Olympics in 1996? They were right here in the ATL, baby. That's right here in the ATL. And so I wanted to shout him out. Lenny Wilkins, he just passed away recently. One of my favorite coaches of all time. What a legend, y'all. What a legend. I'm going to keep this forever. This is one of my favorite TTMs of all time. But today we're also going to shout out an awesome YouTuber that I want you to help jump on his Mario Kart, just like Mario is right here going to the Waffle House. I want you to go jump on that Mario Kart, and I want you to go jump on Carolina football cards, and I want you to go subscribe to him today. He makes awesome content. He loves soccer. He loves football. He loves the South Carolina Gamecocks. He loves to rip packs. He also loves to rip non-sports cards, and that's pretty cool too. I love non-sports cards as well, and he loves to rip packs with his family, and that's pretty awesome. He has a family-oriented channel, and I love that. I'm super fan of that as well. So hey, y'all go jump on Carolina football cards, Mario Kart, and maybe you can bring Luigi along with you right here, and maybe you can even bring Alf, but don't bring Alf because if you have cats, he might try to eat them. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Zach Sports Cards out. Shout out to Alf. Merry Christmas, y'all.
You are so beautiful to me. All right. Dear People Magazine, I would like to present my case for World's Sexiest Man for 2026. What? What the? Hey, Scott, the video camera just came on at your computer. Apparently it's filming.
Yeah, Don, I'm supposed to talk about the number 15 for Don't Talk to Robots Advent series today, but I'm in the can. Could you cover for me, buddy, and show off some of those Sandy Alomar Jr. cards that I left out?
Ugh, okay. Oh, hey there, it's me, Don Mossy. Scott was supposed to do this, but he's pooping. I guess I'm going to talk about the number 15 today because it's December 15th. Is that right? Hey, you know what? That was my number when I played for the Tigers. have I got some beautiful treats for you to look at. All right, let's turn this camera around and get this stuff out of the way. Okay, here's a 1962 Topps Don Mossy and a PSA 7. Have you ever seen anything so lovely? And here's a 1964 Topps Don Mossy, also in a PSA 7. I think the grade should be even higher because the subject matter is just so beautiful. I'm with the Athletics on this one, and I was number 43 here, but I just have to show off this masterpiece. That's a 1966 Topps Don Mossy and a PSA 8. Can you believe it? And here's a super rare one, a 1961 7-Eleven Don Mossy and a PSA 6. Move over, Molly Ringwald, because I was pretty in pink long before you were. Here's another gem. This is a Ford postcard from 1962. That's me in front of a Ford Galaxy. And this piece is just too cool. It's a press photo with me and Rocky Colavito. I mean, two of the most handsome men in all of baseball at the same time. It just wasn't fair. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And speaking of beautiful, I want to give my pal Brad from Brad's Vintage Collection a shout out here. He's okay to look at, I guess. He's no Don Mossy, but who is, right? But he does have some beautiful baseball cards. I think they're all like PSA 15s or something. To my knowledge, he hasn't shown any Don Mossy cards yet. I just think he's saving the best for last. But Brad is a Cubs fan. Hey, just like you, Doug. And he lives in Chicago. He's just a real swell guy. Not like that Scott, who I think is still pooping. So go check out Brad. Sounds like he's done. I'm going to go find a candle because Scott probably stunk up the whole house. Catch you guys later. Merry Christmas, everybody. Mossy, out.
Hello, my wonderful friends. Yes, you're just in time to find out the answer to a very mysterious question, and that is, what is the number of the day? Let's find out together, shall we? 16! Sweet 16! Wonderful 16!
So now that the count has helped us with our number for today, let's play a game of Adam's Card Closet presents Guess Who to figure out our player. So let's now join our episode for today.
Sports fans and card collectors, it's time to test your knowledge and cardboard brain. Before Adam puts this epic pickup away in the vault, aka the closet, I have two questions. How many clues will it take you? And are you ready to guess who?
And clue number one is the number of the episode that the count gave us, which is jersey number 16. And now to clue number two, is he was a baseball player. And for clue number three, he was a New York Yankee. And for clue number four, he was inducted into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974. And now to our final clue, clue number 5. And his iconic nickname was the chairman of the board. In this episode, the shout out will go to the channel.
Hi YouTube, it's Mike with Kane Autograph.
And now, before I do my big reveal, I need to know two things. Was you able to guess who? And on what clue was you able to guess it? As well, I would love it if you could smash the like button for Doug and Don't Talk to Robots today. And as well, don't forget to go check out my good friend, Mike, over at Kane's Autograph. He has some great content and is always getting some awesome TTMs back. But now, let's check out this beautiful addition to my collection. This is the 150th unique player of my Hall of Fame autograph collection, and is none other than Mr. Whitey Ford. Was you able to guess Whitey Ford? This is a beauty from 2004, Leaf certified, number 7 of 17. During his Cy Young Award winning season in 1961, Ford set a career high with 25 wins and his 39 starts, 283 innings, 209 strikeouts, New York's chairman of the board. There we go with his nickname. led the Yankees to the World Series championship and set a record by not allowing a stolen base all season. This dude was a beast of a pitcher, and I'm honored to finally own this piece of history in my collection. If you enjoyed this content, please come over to my channel. I'll have some more future episodes of Adam's Card Closet Presents Guess Who. Take care, stay chipper, and we'll see you tomorrow on Doug's channel for day 17. Let's go.
Boy, all I really want to do is leave school today, work a Cubs game, but it snowed the other day. It's like 2 degrees outside. Oh, long ways away from baseball. All right, I got to do a little bit of work here, probably check some emails. Oh, I have an email from Don't Talk to Robots. I bet Doug wants me to vend at his holiday party this year, passing out hot dogs, refreshments to everyone. I always got my can opener sharp and at the ready. Ooh, even better than vending at a holiday party. I gotta go. Ooh. Students are at art, like an hour after that. I'm gonna write them a note. Play heads up, 7-up until the bell rings to go home. Have a good night. Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. It was such an honor to be asked to participate in this year's Advent calendar over at Don't Talk to Robots. I've enjoyed it the past few years, so from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for including me. And it's day 17. And when I hear the number 17, it goes right back to my childhood. And right here, Mark Grace, this is my original Mark Grace binder, and all cards that I either pulled or bought as a kid. Bazooka Joe right there. This takes me back. Mark Grace, the Loose Collection, probably my favorite baseball card of all time. Him just back to the ivy. He hit many doubles off of that wall in his career. And this is the first thing that I showed to my boys when they started to get into collecting. It was like, I got all these cards. I collected all of these cards as a kid. And it was special to me. I gave them a lot of my own cards, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna keep this. And one of the things that my oldest son did was I had a sealed box of 2016 World Series Cup cards that I wanted to keep sealed. He opened that box, opened the cellophane, and put them into my binder. And I thought for a moment, I'm like, I love it. It was just the melting of the generations of card collecting, and it was meant to be. So I always thank Graham for actually doing that. And right now, it's time to introduce you to maybe a new member of our card community, Old Guy. That's right, Old Guy with a camera and a dream. I found his channel this summer, and I've been impressed. Let's take a look. Okay, so there is Old Guy right there. Old Guy with a camera and a dream. He is at 891 subs, and his very first video was 10 months ago, so he was not around for last year's extravaganza. And if you're looking to see what the latest cards are, what kind of fire you could be pulling, he has the latest videos almost every single day. He was the king of Bowman Chrome, in fact. If you go over there, watch some of his videos, sum them up, you will not be disappointed. And again, we're all old guys, we're pulling for each other, but he's starting to make some Cub PCs, which really gets me excited. So everyone, class in fact is not dismissed. Doug has more for you.
Hello, card community family. Today we're going to highlight the number 18. Yes, this is for the Don't Talk to Robots Advent series, and I can't thank Doug enough for asking me to do one of the shoutouts this time around, so really appreciate that. I've got some of his swag up here. Definitely enjoy getting to see him at the National, but we've got a couple of players that I wanted to highlight. I am, of course, a big Indianapolis Colts fan, and definitely had to choose the number 18, Peyton Manning. So this rookie card came from Johnny. We know him as Epiphany Card Collector. And then same card, but in the Chrome version, my cousin got me. So awesome card there. Of course, everything's going to fall over, but it wouldn't be a Natty Ice video if that didn't happen. So I'll pick up my phone. We've got Peyton here with a car underneath, which is kind of fun. And then his rookie card on that uncut sheet in the back. So super cool stuff there. Also, from the Cubs, I had to look up and I was like, who is the best player that I can think of that wore the number 18? Definitely Ben Zobrist. You can barely see it. I had a really hard time finding a card with his number on it, actually, which was kind of interesting, but got some cool ones there. A little translucent action going on. Got the gold. And then I do have some other Peytons to show as well. Super cool one there with that number 18 showing bright. These co-signers, some of my favorite cards. And then this one here, nice CSG 8 of 99 Topps Gold label. So the reason we're here today is for a shout out. So definitely want to shout out L&S Baseball Adventurers. They are, at this current moment, they have about 28 subscribers. So let's get them bumped up. Let's get them well over 50, maybe even 75, upwards of 100. That would be amazing. They share adventures from going to games, museums, card shops, opening baseball cards. They're all about baseball cards. So definitely, once again, appreciate being able to do the shout out. Everybody have happy holidays, and as Doug would say, rock and roll.
Ho, 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 everybody. Thank you, Doug, for having me do day 19 of 2025 Advent giveaway. And you know it's Advent season when Doug has Santa Kemp in the upper left of his mat. Happy to see that there. When Doug asked me to do day 19, or actually asked me to pick a day, I chose day 19 because it was just a couple days after a Seattle sports legend passed away. And I thought it was a great way to honor him. Now, Zach Sports Cards snuck in before me and already paid tribute to this player. But he did that more as an Atlanta fan, and I'm a Seattle man. If you haven't figured out by now, I'm talking about the late, great Lenny Wilkens. Here's a great autograph that Bradley Claus just delivered to me yesterday. Happy to get that at the time of the recording, that is. And I got him TTM, and I like that the 19 is proudly displayed on this beautiful Seattle Supersonics jersey. And I've always said, you know, you like to make up Mount Rushmores, themed Mount Rushmores. And if I had a Seattle sports Mount Rushmore, I would take Steve Largent, Ken Griffey Jr., and Lenny Wilkens. And then we could debate and fight over the last spot. This one actually is a TTM, which is special to me. And speaking of TTMs, it's time for our Day 19 Advent Shoutout. Today's shoutout is Bob Britton, who is indeed a TTMer. He's been TTMing for a long time. He shows stuff that he got decades ago in his current TTM videos and ties together his old successes with his recent successes. And I think he does a great job, great presentation. Keep it up, Bob. Also, Bob collects vintage. I know he just finished his 65 top set. Finally got that mantle at the Philly show. I still need a mantle for my 64 set. So, Bob, maybe you'll inspire me to get that 64. But until then, good luck on the channel. Good job, Bob. Keep it up. And back to you.
Hello everybody, BK from Mac Wax Stacks here, and I'm excited to bring to you Day 20's shout out of the day here on Doug's Advent series. Before I get to that shout out, let me go ahead and kick it to our sponsors for a quick commercial.
Do you absolutely and positively love pork chops but don't know what to do with them? Come on down to Pork Chop Doug's Pork Chop Sandwiches, where we do what everybody wants to do with them. We put them on sandwiches.
Pork Chop Doug's Pork Chop Sandwiches, Chicago, Illinois.
Pork Chop Sandwiches.
Okay, back at the card desk, as you see out there, I've got number 20 in honor of today's 20. That's the last Yankee player to wear the number 20, Jorge Posada. I think they retired it, but that's him hitting the first home run at Yankee Stadium. And this channel, who I'm going to be shouting out, is a Yankees fan, and it's none other than Dean at Goodman and West 238. This awesome card. Dean has a great channel, very clever videos, very clever the way he thinks of his collection and what he collects, some very specific stuff. He is a collector of Cuban player cards. As you see the Retirados, he made his own card because he has a lot of those cards from that set, which is very cool. And then Topps Venezuelan, he likes some of that stuff, Yankees, and of course Ricky Henderson. So in honor of Dean, I'm going to keep talking about him, but show 20 random Ricky Hendersons here. Dean, if you need any of these, please reach out and let me know, and I will send them your way. A big fan of early hip-hop as well. He has a cool hip-hop collection with cassettes and cards related to it. And I think he's got an awesome channel. Like I said, 20 videos, and you can go binge Dean's channel in no time, and you'll be very entertained. And hopefully he can scrounge up some more time to make some more videos, because we need more stuff like that here on YouTube. And here's my final. I said Dean makes cards. This is my favorite Ricky Henderson card of all time now. He sent me this. Ricky Stasherson. Imagine that. He made this card. Very awesome. So go check him out. My man, Dean. DG.
Hello, everybody. Do not adjust your sets. No, I am here. It is day 21 of the Don't Talk to Robots Advent Calendar Spectacular. And I was asked to be a part of it. Now, here's the question for all of you. You know, for better or worse, I am a Pittsburgh sports fan. And yes, back in the day when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, I did, in fact, follow the Pirates. What does the number 21 and Pittsburgh sports have in common? This man right here. Roberto Clemente, number 21. I have shown these off before. These came from a mystery gift that I got from Vince, sports card ripping teacher. But with the day at hand, I wanted to show off some really, really good, spectacular, and there's the 21 Roberto Clemente cards. And then we have a bit of a shout out for a new channel that I just discovered, and I love the photography on these. I never got to see Roberto play, unfortunately. And here we have, this one might be my favorite one right here, though, with the red background. But one of the best players ever. Like I say, I never got to see him play, unfortunately. But whenever I get a chance to watch clips of him, I absolutely do so. Because in so many ways, that man was just on a completely different level than most anybody else. That is the one thing that if I could change anything in history, it would be to go back and be able to see Roberto Clemente play live, just like my dad and my grandfather did many, many years throughout the duration of his career. And now I would like to turn everybody's attention to the middle stand, which is usually where the note cards go. And yes, the note card is back. This is a new channel that I just came across. One, the name is fantastic. Dog Ate My Card Collector. At 170 subs, this is Andy. Well, Andy is the co-host. Zoe, obviously, the dog that ate the card collector, is the true host of any show, as most dogs or animals would be. Very well-spoken gentleman. Good, big-time collector. Like, set collector. And that's something I have never ventured into as of yet. Predominantly, it's just collecting Pittsburgh stuff or various history things, but set collectors. And he does a lot of flagship, and we're talking Topps flagship sets from 1968 up until the present day. And I think he said up until 2020 of them are in binders. Can you imagine the dedication to hunt down packs, and especially for the older sets, he even mentioned it, to hunt down packs and peruse card shows and eBay to complete these sets. I love watching set building journeys, and I cannot wait to follow him for the remainder of his journey. So thank you guys so much. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. It is day 21. A salute to Roberto Clemente and a shout out to Dog Ate My Card Collector. That's going to do it. Enjoy the rest of the Advent season. Enjoy the rest of the Advent calendar giveaway thing from Don't Talk to Robots. We will see you all next time.
Hey there, it is me, Connor McDavid, King Connie. It is the big day. Oh yeah, brothers. Day 22 of Don't Talk to Robots Advent. My good friend Rip Them All is so very busy doing massive rips in the kitchen area, so he asked me to do this for him. I am shouting right out to a great overall guy named Oil Collector. He is my best bud. We are in the Best Friends Hall of Fame. No, we are not. Haha, I made it all up. And the baby was named Connor, and he is my best bud. We own the Ice Brother and Sid Krozub, and Connie B are coming over for the holidays, and Brady Marchie is cooking up potfuls of his mama's stuffing and sauce, and everyone is not invited. It is a private gathering, and once you throw your hat over the fence at Oil Collector's channel, be sure to let your cheese slip off your cracker over at Rip Them Alls, and tell him he is so good at ripping, and his family, Raven Rocks and Little Miss Rips and Toy Shorts, are my family too. And haha, no, they are not. I made it all up again. I am playing the game now, and I am the biggest boy to play this game that is hockey and baseball too. It's no big deal. I rip all the time. Merry Ripmas, and please leave out some snacks and such for the Hulk deer. Back to you now, Doug. Tarps off.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
What's today?
I don't remember.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just lighting some candles. So the Hall of Fame Association lets Donnie Baseball into the Hall of Fame this year. Crossing my fingers, hoping that he gets in.
A few moments later.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, buddy.
What is the greatest basketball player of all time?
The greatest basketball player of all time.
Yeah, tell me.
Is it LeBron? No. Kobe? No. Jordan! Jordan's the greatest basketball player of all time. The greatest. The goatiest of all goats. Beautiful, Christmas-esque colors. It's the card that every person wants for Christmas. Yeah.
What's today?
I don't remember.
2 hours later.
Hey, Daddy, what you doing?
Hey, buddy, I was just playing with my Don Mattingly cards.
Is it possible to have too many Don Mattingly?
Too many Don Mattingly cards? No.
Do you know what today's date is?
What is today?
Several bad puns later.
Hey, Daddy.
Yeah, buddy.
What you doing?
Oh, I was just remembering when I got to go to Wrigley Field on Ryan Sandberg Day, and then I TTM'd Rhino, and he signed that for me. It was so awesome of him. I really love this card. And man, I was just thinking about what a great ball player he was, and a great ambassador for the games. It's a rough year for baseball players.
Do you know what today's date is?
I do.
You do?
Today is the 23rd. The universe has been telling us that the whole time. Christmas is almost here, and we need to do our shout out. So today we're going to recognize a newcomer into the card community, Alan, over at Just Cards. Alan just started putting out videos a few months ago and is showing some killer TTM hauls. He's getting returns from all sorts of guys, from modern and vintage, all sorts of sports. Just really fun. And we hope you'll swing by and make a new friend. So from our nerdy family to yours, we're wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Ho, ho, ho!
Wow, that guy's got some deer power in his sled. Hey, I'm Drew from Clean Cheap Shots. Today is the 24th day of the Advent season over at Don't Talk to Robots. When I think of the number 24, I think of Ricky Henderson, the greatest base stealer of all time. Here he is on his 1980 rookie card. about another? Another? One more? How about one more? You know, we lost Ricky last year unexpectedly. Tomorrow would have been his birthday, December 25th. Life is short. Enjoy the holiday season with friends and family, and stop and make a snow angel when you can. Today's shout out goes to Dee's Collection. Andy carefully crafts his narrative and takes us on a journey while showing sports cards. If you like sincerity and you want to make a friend, Andy's your guy. Head over to Dee's Collection and sub him up. Keep growing your collection, card farmers. Back to you, Doug.